Look at Football Sunday. I just made another one and another one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 5. Wait, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Los Angeles Chargers versus the Falcons. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no but don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my come up, gotta watch they at my nose. Long nights just to hit the studio. Try me. Sloppy Joe, looking to the mirror, flexing now and in his glow. Bust off like a welcome to the rodeo. Okay. Tattoos on your face, bro. Shut up. That's not even cool. That's totally. But. So anyways. I'm gonna tell you how I can beat my stick. Come on, boys, do what you want. Boys, you got that one.
Okay, Coach. Football, of course, back in LA and back at StubHub Center in Carson, California.
Oh crap, dude, I'm about to die, but it's good.
What should prove to be a good one between the Atlanta Falcons and the Los Angeles Chargers. Now Austin Ekeler on the return. And the decision to bring it out in a good one as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
Yay, when I Kobe and your Nobi with that Nobi with that bird. Marty Henson dashing in the field.
Rivers on first down.
Marty! No way, bro! What is that throw? Philip, bro, you could have better than
his caliber let it get away. But it does get away and it's second down.
Second and 10 really fell off.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to
Whoa, dude,
what the block? Release as this will be incomplete. They were trying to go back to Allen there, and it's third down.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck roll that they can fall back on anymore.
Sets up the screen.
Oh, that's a first down.
Get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 12 yards there. The Chargers have a first down.
Well,
let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease so they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from it. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
On 4th down, they snap it to Rivers. That's to his running back, complete.
No, I got it.
This is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. From midfield now, here's Ryan. And incomplete to open things up. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there. And now it's 2nd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, That looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open. And this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. And now
Fumble it, pick it up!
Gain, but a fumble. And this is recovered by the Chargers. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs.
What, bro? Why did you stop running? You're supposed
Throwing
to
to
be.
start the drive,
I am
but that one incomplete.
2 and
And
7
that one
with
goes
that.
incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now second down. On second down, they'll run with Gordon.
Something
Quickly
happening.
brought down, but a nice little gain. That one good for 10 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Look, the first down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation. It's usually
that's
means
what's
throw
up.
the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it. And boy, the reward was there. Big pickup. And guess what? It's now 3rd and very short in order to try and pick up a first down.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
It'll wind up being a huge loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a 2nd and forever.
But we all know that the instinct is to fight for every possible yard and try and pick something up. But every now and then, you got to know when to turn off your instinct. Okay, in this situation, find a way to go down and save some yardage. I mean, quarterbacks do it all the time, right? Play up, we don't have it, just take the sack, fight for another down. In this case, though, he kept trying to make something happen, and that loss of yardage, it changes field position, changes everything you're trying to do on offense, really puts him in a bad spot.
Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but...
Fumble! Pick it up, dude! King, what are you doing? Run! Run!
10.
Touchdown! I am known for my defense, guys. Not my offense. I am known for my defense.
Have taken a first quarter lead. Point after try forthcoming.
I suck on offense, but I'm known for my defense and my kicking.
Point after, right down the middle.
7-0, dude.
The score 7-0.
Let's go.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This
Yeah,
will
he's
be a
so scared of me,
touchback,
dude.
and it
You
comes
guys
out to
know
the
I am one of the
25-yard
best
line.
defenses.
So out
Probably
come
in my
the
whole
Falcons
neighborhood.
now. And
Shane
last
probably has
time
the best
turnover
offense
on the
because he can
fumble,
launch the
and they
ball.
were in enemy territory, so that had to
Well,
be very
yeah, they have way
frustrating.
more total
Down
yards
the
than me, but I am
scoreboard,
winning.
can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here?
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
On the screen, this is
Oh, they got the first down,
Gets
dude.
by him, and now a little daylight. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 11 yards
Guys,
that time and a
if
new
whoever's
set of
here, you guys
downs.
know, if it's wasted, you guys know I have one of the best defenses in the whole block. Shane has the best offense.
They send a message to
But
the
you guys
defense.
know that I just have great defense. Got it.
But you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Jesus Christ,
7
dude.
yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Well, he made that catch knowing full well that at the end of it, he's going to catch a pretty good lick.
I guess if there's anyone on this team that can absorb a pop, it's him. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman.
No!
And
Oh!
he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Well, he just
5
got
yards
past
is the
it.
pickup there
My
as
guy
that
is so
extends this
come on,
drive.
defense.
Boy, he does it at a
You
high
guys can
level,
tell we
doesn't he?
make
Because when I
them
watch him, I
stop.
think
We
he's-
just make them.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gordon, it's the
Madden-
Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2.
Yeah,
And
dude.
they've got it
Madden
here
19
with
is
a
better.
first
'Cause
down.
Madden 20 is really just the same thing, dude. That's why I didn't spend my money on it.
Now Ryan.
Use your sack.
Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Joey Bosa.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Titan.
That time, he's able to run him down for a loss of 12.
Because my life is copy. 19 was the first huge step in something. And then all you have to do is change your last move, and you basically have 20 there.
And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job.
They do have.
But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost
discrediting
in their work.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. He gets him moving forward again with an 8-yard run, but they'll still be left with 14 yards to go on third.
Well, they're gonna have to run.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy.
Yep, that's mine. He's a pick.
Traffic, and it's intercepted.
Best defensive.
By Adrian Phillips. Oh, and they had it stopped short of the first, but a penalty marker down, and that looked like a clear face mask to me.
Face mask. Defense.
Yes.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder
It's
whether it's a 5-yard or a
15-yard
inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
They go play action here on first down.
Hands! Yes, one-handed!
That one goes for 24
That's how you
yards.
snag it with one hand, Henry.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away.
Fights his way
Dancing.
in for a Charger
Oh, yeah.
touchdown.
Kobe. Oh, yeah. Kobe.
Taking it in from 7 yards away.
Shout out to Titans 9997. Shout out to you. Make sure to like and subscribe, dude.
Counterplay proves
You want more
successful for
Madden,
the touchdown. What typically makes a counterplay in general successful, Charles?
I could do it every weekend. I'm setting December 6th for get
direction, meaning the defense. Get them going in one direction and then wall them off with your blocking and bring it back in the other direction. That way, you don't actually have to punish them with your blocking. You just position them. And if you have any kind of a good back, he'll take full advantage of it and gain good yardage.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns. Probably not going deep into their script. I think
He's scared of me.
I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense.
Shane usually plays offense for me because he is explosive. Voice tube.
I think he's a little trigger happy
Shane
right there.
looks like
Turned into an ill-advised throw
a
into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence.
Shane is explosive on
Anytime,
offense.
anywhere.
That's
That
not
time he fell
good.
incomplete. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all
I
tight
usually
ends
get the
are created
Texans
equal. Because
amazing
everything was right,
defense,
got the
I
completion,
did
but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
No! Why did I switch
down.
to
Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in
Sanu?
bounds.
He was on the bench.
Ryan to Sanu, good for an Atlanta first down.
No, I think of
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
Nope, incomplete. Nope.
First down, but this
That's
one
what you
winds
call
up to be
pressure.
incomplete.
Alrighty, Titans, I know your favorite team is probably
Titans.
Titans.
This offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound.
If you haven't already liked and subscribed, guys, do it right now. So your favorite, and you have if you do, you have a 20% chance, 95% chance that your favorite football team will win the game today.
Again. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley.
I can't dive on PS4. I forgot. Oh, I forgot how to dive.
And the Falcons Falcons have cut it to within a score.
They
were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies a big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it,
I keep these games too short, but I need a score here for
this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Oh, that's ankle.
Touchdown.
We're still
out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. Now the Chargers offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points,
get it! That's the first down! That's the first down! Come on! Come on! Give it!
To about the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
You guys said that my offense is
partner. You and I talk often about trying to.
And when Brandon plays offense for me, for as much as Shane does, but it was quite a bit.
Can't really hide it. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective
way
he
got dragged down,
across the formation for an easy completion and a first
down. So when you're getting, I don't know how that was only 1. I think that was 5.
2 minutes to go here in
the
first half.
We need to get down the field and
score. Back to Southern California after this. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And hard running's going to get
come on.
Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. Incomplete.
I have
before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles.
I have terrible
as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down.
Yeah, let's just do 6.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
Oh, let's do it.
Set 180.
They're indeed going for it. It's Rivers. He's going to
hands!
wind up
Hands!
Oh,
no! He dropped it! He dropped it, dude! No! You idiot, Allen! How did you drop that?
So just shy of midfield. They tried it. Didn't work out. What did you think?
I thought that they should have punted the ball away. Should have gotten rid of it and played defense with better field position. Look, I'm as aggressive as anyone wanting to go for it on offense.
Fumble them! No! How do you not fumble that?
I mean, what's the reward for your
I swear, I always end up seeing balls on the ground whenever I hit
somebody. This coach, he may want to be up here in the
I can
booth
teach you
with
some
us.
secrets. I'm probably good on
next week
defense.
if he keeps up with those decisions.
On 2nd down, here's Ryan.
No way, dude!
And finally, down he goes.
How did he catch that? It was like 5 people on him.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts.
Oh my God, dude, I need to lock this.
Stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now it's Ryan.
Yes!
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back.
Oh, yes! We got him! He didn't get in! He didn't get in! Go for field goal, go for field goal. Go, get this good defense.
As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
It's a nice game, but you gotta go for the field goal.
It's Coleman.
Oh, it's a new! What a defense that did. Oh, damn it. We have
taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game.
I almost blocked it.
Bryant tacks on the extra point.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the second half.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll
Oh
make it
my
across the 20
God.
as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Well, just run out of the blood, you know? Screw it, dude.
The Chargers offense gets set. They head back onto the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complimentary football?
Oh, what?
Defense
No way, dude. How did he?
On the last
What?
possession,
Dude, I
this is a
swear
chance for
to
them to
God,
pick themselves
that
back up
actually-
and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
Well, that
Dude,
was a
we
simple
never-
throw
we
and
never
catch,
had
but
to-
even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers.
No hands!
And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Oh my God, dude, I might actually do it now.
The Chargers on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to
Benjamin,
this point.
dude,
This is
you gotta
3rd down and 12.
Yeah, Benjamin.
Rivers to throw it. Going deep for Benjamin.
Benji! He caught it!
It's caught.
Come on, come on, come on.
Inside the 25.
Yes!
Now whistles and a
He
timeout
got that!
with 3
He got
seconds
that,
left in the
dude!
first half.
Oh my God, dude, that was insane.
This clearly the final play of the half, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it with 3 seconds remaining. Final play of the half, Rivers.
I have trust in my receivers!
This is hauled in by Williams for a Charger
That's
touchdown.
it!
Tyrell Williams has tied
That's how it's done,
the
boys.
first half. And the Chargers are going to take the
Maybe I don't have good
lead.
defense, but that was pretty
You
good.
knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here. That
We now proceed to the start of the second
God,
half.
dude, we won this game.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And here now come the Falcons. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
typically what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall,
You're still
I
in
think
the
they want to stay
stream.
positive, stay up with this team.
Say your favorite
We're just starting the
football
second half,
team.
and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Now a play fake here on first down. Wide open receiver complete.
No! I missed!
Falcons. Austin Hooper, 56 yards.
Bro,
Well, the Falcons
actually,
are an
I
extra point
swear.
away from tying the football game. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it.
Bro,
Took
this
it all the way home.
game,
Really impressive
no
run after the catch,
defense.
wasn't
I
it?
swear
That
I'm
was
not playing
that
defense
really
all today.
special by him. But let's face it,
My
today's
offense is
NFL,
pretty decent
those
today. My
tight ends
defense
are often
is
former
better
wide
than usual.
receivers, or maybe
Actually,
even
it's a
sometimes
lot worse.
bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting.
Oh,
because
how
I think
did he
both
hit
sides feel pretty
that,
good
dude?
about
I have
offenses
to
are
wait
going.
for my receiver to get
Gotta
out.
wonder what adjustments
Then I
are
have
being
to
made
wait for him
defensively
to
try and get
look.
a
Then I have to
spark
wait
and
for
maybe
him
slow
to
down
catch
the
it. Then
other
I have
side.
to
But
wait
here,
for
do you
him.
change up anything on this opening drive?
Not
Not.
offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan shows.
Right?
And now
That's-
running right through him. A good job
How
defensively
you
to
run,
hold
my
that to
guys.
4 yards, and now it's third down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
On third down, this is Melvin Gordon.
First down! He got it, dude!
Well, he's taken down, but not before picking up the first thanks to a flashy little spin move. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half. He was able to find some room there, and he's hoping that's a precursor of a big
my
second
defense
half.
So following the run
so if
by
I didn't have the
Gordon,
defense,
here's
it'd be
first and
39.
10.
And they would have got all
First down, Rivers. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Oh, my teammate blocked me.
7 yards there on the first down screen play.
How about that shuffle pass? Or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to throw the ball into the middle of the field where a lot of big bodies lurk, and they can knock it away, pick it off, but they were able to execute it successfully on that play.
Now they'll pitch it out. This is Gordon. Gets around him.
First down.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing, but with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Oh, God, dude. We were actually pushing up the field. I'm a slow offense. Should have been a fast offense. They get down the field.
On first and 10, Rivers.
I like to shame.
And to the right side here, it's Allen.
Let's
And
go.
they'll corral him right at the midfield stripe following that sparkling display of footwork we saw. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And he'll be brought down, but a tip of the cap on the spin move, as that gives him a first down. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
They'll try to throw here. Rivers. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And they're going to face a third down. Now that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there.
What?
Because trying
How
is
do
one
they
thing.
know
We can
exactly
second
where
guess
it's going
just
every
about every
single time?
But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on third down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. This to equal Matt Prater's record. It's a 64-yard attempt.
No!
And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They try the fake field goal. It doesn't work out. Ryan and the Falcons now come up first and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll try to get the ground game going with Freeman.
Got him.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play. Back now at the StubHub Center in Carson. All even as we get ready to start the fourth.
The defense is the one who's keeping us.
Now Ryan on second down. Swings it out to the flat for Freeman.
Yes, he got it!
Freeman lost the football. And this is recovered by the Chargers.
Go. That's okay.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
Whoa!
Going over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Jeez.
Solid coverage on the play by Devondre Campbell.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
Oh, I
He
know
had
what I
just
did.
one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him to find him. Find him.
Throwing Rivers. Going deep here. For
Yes!
Allen.
No!
And
He
he's
got
unable
that
to grab
bounce
it.
off, dude.
Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, third down.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the fourth quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to with you and your brothers. Just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
Fourth down, Rivers. And that is incomplete. The fourth down
Damn it,
play
dude. We
doesn't
gotta
work
stop
for
him
the
again.
Chargers. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. Boy, an incredibly aggressive move to go for it there. Game-tied fourth quarter. You got to be surprised.
I am, and I know that we're in a new era of football where we look at the analytics sometimes and a lot.
Yes, we got it!
Be intercepted.
Wrong team, buddy!
So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll
Do it,
take
give it to
over.
him. Let's go a touchdown here, guys.
So how about that for a momentum
5
switch?
turnovers, guys.
We're in the fourth
That
quarter, and
is
it's
how
a
you play
tie
defense,
game.
dude. We are
You've got to
cranking
take
this
care of
game
the
over.
football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other
Oh!
direction.
But 4 yards, 4 yards, 4
Officially
yards,
no
4 yards.
gain on the play, and it's second down.
You definitely.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one, and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
That we do have good defense.
Second down, Rivers. He'll try and set
Win
up
the
the
game,
screen.
dude.
It's complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool him, right? Tried to trick him. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's fourth down. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Not sure what you're thinking here, partner, but I believe the officials have done a nice job here getting together and then coming out and indicating that there was a receiver in the area.
Absolutely, and he was in the area. Correct call made, no grounding. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here. Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley.
Yes, we got him right away.
Shut the play down.
That one.
And the blitz does come. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high-percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
This is Gordon on the dump off. It's a loss of a yard there. And
how is it a loss?
Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Now a second down throw for Rivers.
Yes, he got it, Henry.
Henry's got it. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
That was
good. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Rivers now from the 50.
No, if you got that, you would have gone touchdown. One guy would have gotten you that. But you could have.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
Sideline incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry, and it's third down.
NFL quarterbacks work so hard on their mechanics, and they do so much repetition and practice, off-season, the whole deal.
And
they expect it to be autopilot once the game starts. That way it eliminates any type of pressure of the game, pressure of people in your face.
Yes, he got it!
Inside the 25. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That goes for a gain of 31.
Whoa.
Tell the truth, partner. You didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
No, I didn't. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab of that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice.
Oh! I mean, everyone's going to be excited about that one, whether you're on the field or not. It permeates its way through the entire team, and I can't wait to see what they do on the next down. I know in every game we do, we talk about momentum. That was a momentum play lost, and now there could be a letdown.
Oh, yes, he got it.
You could almost
he's in. No way.
Come up with that football. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
Yes, dude, I swear.
Time for a break. We'll come
back
and see how it shakes out after this. So it's Charger football
this game is actually
the 2-minute warning. They've got it first and goal, looking to take the lead here in the late going. On the sneak, Rivers. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, he just bodied me, dude.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They come out here in the eye.
We're not the clock has ended. I hope this video is super duper long for y'all.
Rivers going to try and sneak it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Philip Rivers.
I got to think about the
his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers are going to take the lead.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the
clock. Oh my God, guys, this is the
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now, on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Back to throw.
Yes!
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jatavis Brown. And he'll get
Let's go, we won the game.
32-yard line. Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback,
Bacon,
a lot
dude.
of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws
This
it
is how you play
anyway.
defense,
From the
guys.
32
Look at
now.
that,
Here's
dude.
first and 10. And he just clocked it. But the clock wasn't even moving. Well, that's one you don't see very often. A wasted down.
Hold on, guys. Open it! Open it! Huh? Hold up. No. No.
Now Anthony Lynn, sensing the play clock running out, will call for a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Hey, easy, easy.
And did he just clock that? Looked like he tried to stop the clock, but the clock wasn't even moving.
Let's go.
I want the clock moved. Oh, because we don't have to play it. Wait a minute. It's making it.
On third down, it's Gordon. Oh, and now he bowls him over. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
Let's just get a
And now a
field goal
timeout
and we won.
defensively by the Falcons. As they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
Okay.
And his kick is indeed
Good.
good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, I mean, they've got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Matt Ryan in the offense heading back onto the field. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him.
Got him, you shot.
Can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Joey Bosa in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Ryan to throw.
You have like insane offense and
complete. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. As the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Here's Ryan.
You do shot.
Big loss here as he's taken down. Now on fourth down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
That's good.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And it looks like the Chargers are going to win this thing. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about Slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none.
Yes, exactly right.
Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. The nice footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And they just took a timeout. with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
Thank you guys for watching Football Saturday. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, homies.